That's much better, much better. Welcome to the second show of Don't Mess Around. This morning we had an excellent show. The people did well. The audience was good. We've all had a good lunch. Did you have lunch?
Yes.
That's my worry. Because, you know, after lunch, most seniors like to go to sleep. So if you have to snore, could you please snore quietly? Okay, welcome to Don't Mess Around.
What a mess here. We got to get this place cleaned up before the boys get here. Sarah, I need you now. Get in here.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Oh, you old devil, you. Isn't it a little early for hanky-panky, though?
Wow.
Shall I close the store?
No, I want you to get this place cleaned up before the boys. Because I got a reputation to keep here.
Ha! Some reputation. Boxing dead bodies and packing groceries.
Listen here, you just leave the business side to me and you get this place cleaned up, okay? All right, now see you later. I'll be back.
Just be thankful you haven't got him for a husband.
Good morning, Sarah. Busy as usual, I see.
Oh, good morning,
Is
Jacob.
Clem in? Is Clem in?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Nope.
I had to talk to him about a short meeting. We need to have a meeting of the council because evidently the constable has found some poaching in the area.
Oh, really? Well, he never mentioned anything about poachers to me. He did say he needed the storeroom, though. But that's not unusual. He never told me anything anyway.
Hi, Lester. I just found Sarah about the poachers.
Yeah. Well, you know what, boys? I think I'm just going to leave the two of you to chat by yourselves and gossip. I can't stand here all day listening to the two of you. Oh, I forgot it's flowers. Oh, dear.
What poaching? I never heard anything about poaching. I'm here to have a game of cards.
Oh, yeah, guys, got the cards.
For a constable, you sure are dense. You think Sarah'd let us in here if she knew we were folks or playing poker instead of council meetings?
Morning, guys. Playing cards again?
Certainly not. Being the town constable, I wouldn't indulge in anything illegal, nor encourage my friends. We're here to talk about poaching, right, Mayor?
That's right. We run a real level, straight town here.
Yeah, right. Right, guys. I believe you. Millions of others wouldn't, but I do. I'm going to go get my groceries from Sarah.
Yeah, you do a good job.
Bye, dear.
Bye. What did I hear about poaching? And tell me, when did you find that out, Lester? Because I don't know where to go fishing. You better tell me the area because any place I go, I can find anything to go fishing.
We had to bring up poaching because if Sarah knew we were playing cards, she wouldn't let us in here.
Oh, that's what it is.
Uh-oh, somebody's coming.
Oh, that is...
Like to come in?
The Beatles are here.
I saw the redhead this way.
Not
No,
yet.
he's probably going to visit old Mrs. Jones because I hear she's very poorly.
Oh, don't worry about the Reverend. His wife keep him on the straight and narrow. Oh, by the way, do we have enough for card game? If not, we can play domino.
Well, we gotta wait till I've lost it.
Clem? Yeah,
Clem gets
What
here.
is it?
Clem's got the keys and everything's locked up.
Oh,
I'll go and see if I can find it.
What about your wives? What story did you tell them?
oh, don't worry about my wife. I tell her I go to a special meeting.
Didn't hear a word of it.
I wish I didn't have to think about mine. That's my problem.
Well,
What's up, Doc?
All right, I'm here. Deal me in. Deal me in. All right. I tell you what, I just had an operation, so I'm sorry I'm late. But anyway, don't tell the wife I'm here.
What are you talking about, Reuben? You don't have a wife.
I have more women than you can shake stick at. Who's that woman I go home to every night? At the top of the stairs, she's staring down at me, looking at me, not saying a word.
It depends on where you go. Do you go to Queenie's?
I don't know where I go. Gee, I don't know where I go. Could be anywhere.
That's a picture of your mother. God bless her soul.
My mother.
If she could only see you now.
Oh, my mother. Well, I must go home and have a visit, I guess.
I'm afraid you're a little late. Clem put her in a box and buried her a few years ago.
Clem? That son of a gun, I'll get him. I'll straighten him out. Come back, Clem.
Hey, what's wrong with Reuben? He went out of here like the devil was chasing him. What happened?
he says he's going to kill you
Me?
for boxing his mother.
Go
That's
on.
loyal.
Yes, he
He's going to kill you.
Hey, any of you guys seen the old doc? Oh,
Yes,
man, I need that guy. My Betsy's gonna have a calf and she's having trouble and I need the old doc.
Who's old Betsy? Your wife?
Oh, man, are you crazy? If it was my wife, I wouldn't worry about it. But Betsy's my best pal. She gives me lots of milk and everything, you know?
Well, I'm sure they'll manage, because they do their own thing anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think so, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a chair over there?
Chair, right down, chair.
Fill me in. Just fill me in, guys. If my wife shows up, though, hey, you ain't seen her.
No, we didn't see
You ain't seen me at all.
Oh, no.
Hello, guys. I'm looking for Gomer. Have you guys seen him?
No, I don't see him. Do you see him?
His cow is coughing and the doctor's having a problem. I really need it. Gomer? Gomer, you're hiding from me. Why are you hiding from me? Your cow is coughing and the doctor's having a problem, so you had better come.
Yeah, but you know the way I am at the sight of blood. If I see all that blood, I'm just going to pass out. And he's going to have two of us to look after.
You're all goat. Come on, you have to come. This is your cow. You better be there.
I'm sorry, guys. Hey, you
Never mind, never mind.
Okay. I'll raise you one.
No, I'm gonna bet more than that.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Guess a fold.
Oh, hey, Clem, get the phone, will you?
Get the phone. Get the phone. Get the phone.
Can you beat this?
No.
Hello?
I got
Clan Mercantile here.
Here, yes, we
The
can.
funerals we have that, you're gonna get married too? Oh, well, anyway, no. No. You don't say. You don't say.
Who's that, Clem?
Didn't say.
Gomer's got you beat. Got 3 of a kind.
Oh, you were kind, yeah?
Yep, he got you beat.
Well, I guess I better go and help. Gomer is useless when it comes to delivering calves.
Yeah.
How he became a farmer beats me. But
Yeah.
let's finish this card here game first.
Well, time is getting up. I gotta go and open the bar.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The doc is gonna be the first one in line.
Oh,
Such a good man gone to waste.
Yeah, and I left Mona in charge of the barber shop.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness knows how many years she's nipped, and I hate it when the towels get blood on them. Oh, they're gross.
I can't understand why you all gotta go when I got a winning hand. I can't every time.
You listen up, Jacob. We don't want you to be getting rich in our money.
That's right. That's
And you gotta remember one thing. You're just living off a shoestring. A shoestring here.
Hey, I don't even have a shoestring.
Liz has been shot. Liz has been shot.
Settle down, Rev. Who's been shot?
Lizzie. I met the doc and he was crying and shouting, Liz has been shot. And then he tells me he's on his way to the pub to have a drink.
Who shot her?
I don't know. He just told me to keep that pig farmer away from him.
Gomer? Nah, he wouldn't kill a fly.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Well, as town constable, I guess we're gonna have to investigate.
Yeah.
We may need to have a court.
The court.
Rev, you be the judge. You see the good in everyone.
Yeah, Floyd, you be the defense attorney.
That sounds good. I
And
can
you
handle
get
that.
all the gossip in the barber shop.
I can handle that.
Yeah, you do.
Clem, we're gonna need your storeroom for a card house,
Ooh,
so you can be the prosecuting attorney.
well, sure, you can use my storeroom, but as for being the prosecuting attorney, what do I have to do?
What do you have to do? What does a lawyer do? They lie a little bit?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They screw things around anyway. Yeah, and then they overcharge you for it.
Yeah,
And
well,
this is what you do, just charge them.
I know, I can do
You know how to
that.
do that.
Well,
Yeah, okay,
now boys, settle down.
yeah.
That's settled, fellas. We're gonna meet here next Wednesday, and that'll give you lots of time to investigate.
What are we gonna do about Gomer? When he gets in trouble when he's upset.
Pick him up and put him in jail.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You've got to prove him guilty before you condemn him.
We don't have a jail, and he's not staying with me.
Well, fellas, you gotta figure it out among yourselves, and we'll meet back here next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. In this door.
Okay.
Hey, what do you think about being a...
I'd say shoot him.
It's a little bit different.
Yes.
Constable, please bring in the prisoner in.
Watch those rutabagas here.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Right. We are gathered here to join these two people together.
No, Edward. We're here to find out who shot Lizzie.
Oh, Lizzie, she was such a good one.
Oh, wrong page. We are here to find out who shot Lizzie. Coleman, did you shoot Lizzie?
No, why would I kill her? You know, she was a good worker. But him, that old drunk over there, that guy, he killed my poor Betsy. Him!
Well, we will leave that up to Floyd and Clem. They are the lawyers.
Lawyers! They're lawyers. They're liars. Look at that. Nice dressing up there. Look here.
Doc, if you don't behave yourself, the constable will have to put you out. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
What am I doing here? I didn't shoot anyone, but my poor Betsy's dead.
All right, Cooper, that's enough now. Looks like we need someone to take the vote. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, sure, I can do it for you. Would you bring your chair up for me, please? Thank you.
Okay, now that we are settled, call your first witness, constable.
I call Mona.
Mona's a hairdresser. Her and her husband Floyd have a salon down there on Main Street. She does a good do, as you can see by mine. All of your talking or your one part in her hair. Oh, well.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do? But if I remember, my memory is bad.
Good evening, Mona.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine.
Good, yeah. Now tell me, where were you the day that Lizzie was shot?
Well, let's see now. I was at my hairdressing shop.
Uh-huh.
And whose hair was I doing now? Oh, Sarah, it was your hair. How do you like your new color?
Well, it's not bad, Mona. But you know, I think I would have liked it a little darker to cover up the gray more.
Oh, no, I don't know. I think that color is very, very nice on it. What do you call it, Mona?
Ladies, please.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, now, who do you think would shoot Lizzie? Did she have any enemies?
It wasn't me. My poor old Betsy, she's dead. It wasn't me.
Lizzie? An enemies? Why, Lizzie flirted with every man in town. She even tried it with my wife, and I let her know that I knew about it.
No.
I can vouch for that. She was after my chop, too.
You wanted to say my sister was just a friendly person?
Yes, she was.
Order, please.
Judge, do I have to put that in the report?
Oh, I don't know. Clem, do you have any more questions?
No, that's fine with me.
Floyd, would you like to question this witness?
No, I wouldn't dare.
You may step down. Calling Rachel Straight.
This is the minister's wife, straight loving, good listener, raises funds for the village, and sometimes speaks well of everyone.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Why don't you ask me a few things? I'll straighten her out. I'll know a few things. I'll
Doc, I warned you. Your turn will come. Remember that.
Yeah, be patient, Doc. Go to sleep, and it will be your turn when you wake up, if you wake up.
Oh, Mrs. Spring. Now, can you tell me where you were the day that Lizzie was shot?
Yes, I was at a church meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a very poor attendance.
Right.
Now, I know Lizzie wasn't there. Let me think. Queenie? Oh, Mabel, where were you?
I have a bar to run, you know, and Chuck's always busy and so-called meeting.
Wait a minute. I'm asking the questions here, ma'am.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Okay.
I just thought you should know.
Well, let's see. Well, no further questions. You're over.
Thank you, Clem. Mrs. Straight, why did you mention these two names? After all, they are businesswomen.
Yes, some business. This one serves alcohol to men. Makes them do evil things. And this one entertains men. Other
If the men in this town, if the women in this town looked after their own husbands, they wouldn't have to come to me.
She sounds jealous to me anyway. Hey, you two, cut it out now. I'm not putting your petty piece in my report.
Why would you?
Ladies, you will all get your turn. Now, Mrs. Straight, when you think of anything else,
You may step down. Next witness, Jacob Fisher.
Jacob is the mayor of the village and runs it on his shoestring. That's all he can afford to pay him. And that's all he's worth because he spends most of his time back in the storeroom with the boys playing cards. Typical politics.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Good day, Jacob.
Evening, Your Honor.
What? I'm the other lawyer, remember?
I'm trying to help you
Now, tell me, where were you the day that Lizzie was shot?
You know where I was. You were with the rest of us in the storeroom.
I was?
At the council meeting. Yes, you were.
Okay.
Did you say emergency meeting?
I said emergency.
I looked at it. You call that an emergency? That, playing cards and all that type of stuff. And I wasn't even invited. I'd play if I had a chance. I go to these emergency meetings.
Jacob, this time you have to tell the truth.
Okay, we were playing cards.
Like they do every day. And he's supposed to be running this town.
No further questions. Your witness again, Chloe.
how did you find out that Lizzie had been shot?
The Reverend come into the meeting and told everybody.
Oh? How did you find out, Rep? Rep?
You can't trust me. I'm the lawyer.
Well, now, what do we do?
Caesar's
moment.
If you were the one that heard it first,
I got an idea. I'll straighten this whole mess out.
what's that, Tom?
I'll be the judge, and he'll get on the witness stand. I'll straighten it all out.
Can we do that? Constable, what do you say?
Nothing in the book that says he can't. Come on up, Doc. And Red, you jump up on the stand. You can sit down, Jacob.
Thank you. Reverend Edward Strait is very great. He's a quiet life, gives everyone the benefit of the doubt, and if he doesn't, she makes darn sure he does. On the other hand, there's Dr. Reuben Fixham, who's taking over as the judge. He was a brilliant doctor. What type of doctor were you again?
I was gynecologist.
And one of his patients, the guy threw away his bag, and you can see he tucked in the box.
Bring in the guilty. I'll give him a fair trial.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I
So help
do.
you God?
I do.
Okay, Red, tell us about it.
Well, I had to go and visit the widow Jones. She is very poor. And when I came out the door, who was passing but the doc, shouting, "Liz has been shot! Liz has been shot!" And his hands were covered with blood.
Oh, anyway, I'll tell you why I went. Of course they were covered in blood. What do you think I was doing? I went to visit Widow Jones. And she had been... and as I came out, I didn't know Widow Jones must have moved when you came out of Queenie's house.
Now, lady, don't get excited. We'll get this thing straightened out.
Oh, golly, I sincerely hope so. And man, I didn't think you were that kind of man. Although,
Well, I can explain all this. When I went to see the widow Jones, she asked me if I would take a dress to Queenie to get it altered, and they told me she was an excellent seamstress.
That was all?
Of course that was all. I am, of course, in my position, you have to show an example to the congregation, help the needy, and comfort the poor, and something else.
What do you think?
Well, I'm sure he's clean. Now, Constable, let him go.
Step down, Rev. And Doc, you give him back his gown and wig.
Okay, now, that's enough. Thank you.
Thank the Lord, that's over with.
I call Queenie.
Queenie, no one knows where she came from. None of us local lads really care, you know, because she's a great comfort to us, and she says she's here for some devilment, right?
swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Hi, Queenie. How are you? How are things? Fine?
Things are fine, thanks, Clem. How are things with you?
Oh, not so bad. No.
Hey, you two. Why don't you discuss the weather if you have nothing else to say? Quick, Clem, you quit your flirting.
I'm not flirting.
What do you call it then?
Well,
You wait till I get home.
well, anyway, Queenie, where were you the day Lizzie was shot?
I didn't know she had been shot.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, I guess in that case, no more questions. We're waiting for it.
Hey, Queenie. You didn't know that Lizzie had been shot? When did you find out?
Well, now let me think. When Lester, the constable, when he came around with the subpoena, that's when I found out. I was really shocked. Yeah, and I couldn't believe my ears. You surely don't think I had anything to do with it, do you?
No. No! Oh, no. We know you have other things to take care of. This is just routine. Hey, by the way, that's a nice blouse.
Oh, come on. She gets all her stuff from her charity store. I've seen her in there.
Well, you must have been there too, Angela. Regardless, you look very nice. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
You may step down.
I called
Second Mabel's husband, they run the local bar together. He also runs a taxi service, which is well sponsored by his clients.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Good evening, Chuck.
Hey, Howard.
Now, you run the local bar, don't you? Yeah. Now, you must hear all the gossip first, do you?
I do.
I would think so, yeah. Now, when did you first hear that Lizzie was shot?
Oh, I was in the stock room when the Reverend come in, and he was screaming. He's saying, "Liz has been shot. Liz has been shot."
Yeah, that's where he spent all his time. What he said.
Yeah, it seems to me that's where they spend all their time. They forget they have a business to run. If it weren't for us women, this village would fall apart.
Yeah. Hiding like little boys in a storeroom. Goodness knows what they're up to. From what I hear.
Yeah, that's right. And all they do is sit around and drink all day.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm never invited. I like to go there every now and again to have a drink with you, but never invited.
Who's gonna invite you anyway? You're not but an old drunk. You killed my Betsy, and I know you're an old drunk because I've been there and I've seen it.
Oh, this is absolutely ridiculous. Are we going to get this finished today? You know I have it stored away. And right now I am losing money.
Me too. Order, order. Oh my, when you women start, there is no stopping. Now,
I think we've established the chap was in the storeroom. I think that's all we need to know.
What I'm wondering is, who found the body?
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Constable, who found the body?
It was the dog. Okay, Doc, up on the stand. Please stand down, chap.
Stand up.
Good.
I'm fine. Thank you. Good lad. You're a good lad.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Well done. So you found the body? Okay, well, what, where did you find it? Where was she shot?
What's your question,
Where was she
lawyer?
shot?
Where was she shot? What's your question, lawyer? Would you like to restate that?
Where was she shot?
She was shot outside the house.
What part of her body was she shot?
No. Part of her body. She was blood everywhere, and I saw all the blood, and she was lying there, and I ran away. Well, actually, I walked past her.
Okay. Now, where did you run to?
To the bar.
That figures. You're a witness, boy.
Here we go.
Who did you report the shooting to?
I didn't report it. I said, I told you, I saw the body, and then I ran to the bar, because I needed a drink, and the bar wasn't open.
Are you sure it wasn't open? Where was Mabel?
Excuse me, Floyd, I tell you right now, I didn't report, I'm not stupid, you know. I tell you one thing, that I didn't report it because I just didn't report it, I didn't want to report it, and I needed a drink, and I went to the bar and it wasn't open.
You need a drink now?
Oh,
Then tell me, why didn't you stop and examine the body? After all, you are a doctor.
Back off. I tell you, doctor, I am a renowned gynecologist and proctologist. And I'll tell you right now, Flip, I looked after your family. In fact, the proctology and the gynecology takes care of everybody in this community. And I looked after your cousin. She came to me for 3 years with yellow jaundice. And I gave her pills, but she didn't tell me she was Chinese. And I also have another one of your close relatives. I treated her for a broken leg. She fell out of the tree while we're raking the leaves. I know about bodies. Not dead bodies, Flip, but I'm talking about live bodies, and I know all about live. I might see... Are you finished? No. I might see double every now and then, but I don't take care of it.
Okay, now I know it's a little tough, but you're going to have to wait a little longer for your drink because the bar is not open yet. Constable, could you call Mabel to the stand, please?
Mabel, to the stand. Step down, Doc.
Mabel is the wife from Chuck. She helps her husband in the bar, has good broad shoulders, and throws her weight around. You sure don't want to mess with her. Careful, Doc.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
I do. This should be interesting.
I can hardly wait for an explanation. At least I opened my hairdressing shop on time.
Well, Mabel, when did you first hear that Lizzie was shot?
When I opened the bar and Doc was standing there waiting to get in, and his hands were all covered in blood.
Okay.
Testified why my husband was with mom. I just delivered a cow. A calf. Both and calf. Both together. That's why. Anyway, I need a drink right now, then.
He killed my Betsy. Oh, drunk! He killed my Betsy. He might have shot my Lizzie, too. I think he did.
Well, what time do you usually open the bar?
11 o'clock. But I had bought groceries that day, and I was in the back putting them away, and I guess I lost track of the time.
Well, that's good enough for me. Yours, boy.
Putting away groceries.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, you were in the storeroom when we were there around 9 a.m., correct? And Lizzie was shot around 10:45, correct?
If you say so.
Boy, you must have bought a heck of a lot of groceries if it took you that long to put them away. I noticed that.
Wait a minute. Why are you questioning her?
Because I'm their attorney.
Well, she didn't do it. Why don't you ask her up? He doesn't remember anything. He's more likely to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
You weren't there either. You were with us at the emergency meeting.
Yeah, I know, but I know my wife. Oh, yeah, she played tough. Aren't you, Ellie? But she didn't kill him. She might hurt him a little bit. But not kill him.
Oh, Chuck. Oh, you're so right. I didn't mean to kill her.
Oh, now, I really need a drink. Do you want to tell us what happened, Mabel?
Oh, me too. I can't believe this. Oh, my poor Lizzie. My poor old Betsy. My poor old Betsy.
Okay, now take your time, Mabel.
Yeah, that's what she'll be doing.
Order. Carry
Rum
on.
and coke.
Carry on.
She was in the bar that night, right before she was shot. And her and Chuck were having a merry old time. And I had had enough. I had just had enough. And I told her to leave Chuck alone. And she laughed at me and said she could get better than Chuck any day. Well, they don't come any better than my Chuck. So, no, Chuck keeps the gun under the bar. Now, it's not loaded. At least he said it wasn't. So I took it out and put it in my purse, and then I went to see her. And I threatened her with it, and she said I wouldn't dare. So I pulled the trigger. And when I saw the blood, I just ran. I didn't mean to shoot her. I didn't know it was loaded. I didn't mean to kill her, honestly. I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry.
Oh dear, I don't like this. It was an accident, and we can't give her time. So what do we do now?
Well, Judge, we could put her on probation, and she could serve her sentence by doing chores for me. Housework, washing, cooking, and other things.
Oh, please, don't mention the word kid. That's what happened. That's what happened to my poor old Betsy. Yeah, that old drunk, he killed my Betsy.
Talking about bodies, where is her body?
You're the undertaker. I see you got a coffin already. Don't you have it?
There's one empty coffin there, but hey, Floyd.
Yeah?
Go and check over there and see if Ron Johnson's hiding in there
Oh, no, ma'am, it's empty.
Okay, well, nobody made any arrangements to me. Has anybody arrangements to you?
No, I never made any arrangements for this. I had to make arrangements for my poor old Betsy. I left all the arrangements up to her sister over there. What'd you do with her?
You just sit down and shut it.
Don't point that thing at me, it's got a nail on it.
Good, Your Honor. May I say something?
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Floyd, how can she speak? She's not one of us.
Well, it couldn't do any harm.
No, I suppose not.
Calling Bessie, whoever, to the stand. Sit down, table.
Who is it? Who's this?
My name is Elizabeth Thomas.
Here.
Oh, it's Lindsay.
What's going on here? What's going on here?
We're running a court here.
A court?
I think that's what it said.
I'm looking for my George. I heard about Lizzie and I'm horrified to think what's going on in this little village. Have you seen my George?
I don't know.
How are you, Mom?
Look at the state you're in. Don't you ever wash? Do you not do anything?
I don't think so.
Well, my wife's not very good housekeeper, you know that.
And take your hat off when you're in court.
Yes, Mom.
My goodness gracious me. Sitting there, bubbling and crying and sniffing all over an old couch.
Yeah?
I don't see any tears for poor old Lizzie.
Well, see my hanky, it's all wet.
She's the one that keeps the roof over your head, you know. She's the one that does all the work.
Some
You just plain farmer.
Oh, do I? Really?
Yeah, you're in the wrong trade, baby.
That's
And you call yourself a doctor? You're a disgrace to your profession. My goodness, you're not the only doctor that's lost a patient, you know. There's other people better than you. Smarten yourself up and get going and make yourself worthwhile. You can do a lot of good to this village.
Yeah.
I got that instant back.
And you women, what? Lizzie wasn't flirting with your husband.
Oh,
Yeah. She was looking for tender, loving care. She certainly didn't get it from...
Ah, come on, Mom.
She certainly didn't get it from him.
What are you thinking of me for, Mom?
Look at the state you're in. You were never meant to be a farmer. Your father always said you should be on stage, singing and acting.
Well, I smell like a farmer.
Just grab my phone. Hello? Yes? No? Oh, thank you, doctor. Yes. Arrangement? Oh, just for an Have you made arrangements for Lizzie?
No, I didn't make any arrangements for Lizzie. I had to make arrangements for my poor Betsy.
Never mind your Betsy.
I left the arrangements up to my sister-in-law over there.
Be quiet, I'm on the phone. Hello? No, they haven't made arrangements. Oh. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll come right away and do it, yes. Well, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have to go and make arrangements. For Lizzie. She's coming home tomorrow. She told me. Carry on. You're doing a good job. And for goodness sake, George, go home and clean yourself up. If your father saw you, turn in his grave.
Yes, Mom.
It's up to you, Judge. Carry on.
Is that the end of the story?
Then that is the end of the story.
But remember, don't mess around, especially with guns.
Case closed.
All right. There goes the judge. Please be seated.
Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to this evening's performance. We appreciate your support. I'd like to now thank the players, starting with the jury. Bill Hefferton. Bill, thank you very much. Ruth Greenfield, thank you very much. Bill Headley. Joan Harrison. Lydia Pagnoli, thank you. Carol Hewitt. Norma Jarvis. Julian Lynn. Doris Young. Umberto Volpe. Taking notes, Hazel Mainwaring. The lawyers, Ron Hewitt and our judge, Alan Pate. And now our constable, Bill Ward. Gomer, our prisoner. And I'd like to call upon our stage manager, Doreen Lismar. Ron Johnson and Jim Orr. And if I could get Joan Johnston, the writer, producer, and director, to come on out. Joan tells us this is her very last performance. It is. Joan tells us for now this is her very last performance. So I'd like to call upon Don Donner, our executive director, to come on up and say a few words, just a few and no sick jokes.
Joan, no sick jokes. I'll turn to Winston Churchill, who said, you make a living by what you earn, you make a life by what you give. And Joan, you've given so many wonderful things to the Boys and Girls Club. They tell me it's 12 years that you've been doing this, 10 plays and 2 variety shows. And so much joy and love and fun and to see all of these people you've touched here and the people in the audience and the Boys and Girls Club. And you know, when Joan was making a living with Bell Canada, she made sure that when she retired that lots of money made its way to the Boys and Girls Club through all of her affiliations and her colleagues and things there. So she certainly made sure that we received lots of financial support. But I think your greatest gift and your greatest legacy, as Winston Churchill said, is what you've left here in terms of the people you've touched and the joy you've brought to all of us. So we really appreciate it, and you're a wonderful lady. And thank you for mentoring and showing us you're young at heart, and we should follow your example. We wanted to leave this gift with you because you've given so much to us. So the organization is giving you and Ron an honorary membership to the Horton Street Seniors Club.
Gives me a long time to use this. my existing cast and people that I've worked with through the years. I've had a lot of talent and it was so easy working with them. I'd like to also thank Randy, who's our stage man. He puts the stage up for us. I'd like to thank the staff. They've been extremely good and patient with us. We do demand a few things, and they are always there to help us out. I'd like to thank my husband. Without him, I'd be gone. With these few words, I'd like to say,
So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you. I'll bid you farewell. Sing it so long, it's been good to know you. So long, it's been good to know you.
Join us, please, in the foyer, and if the children are still here, you can grab your stuff and come back in here. So thank you very much again.